There's nothing I love more than pasta and mortadella, and today we're gonna bring the two together. Hulk smash! Mortadella, gotta love it. I have 200 grams of 1-inch thick pieces. Mortadella sometimes has pistachios in it, hot peppers, and some have more black peppercorns than this one, but for some reason, the week I made this must have been a shortage of mortadella in Toronto because places were out, or I got an end piece, which is what I ended up with today. Nonetheless, it's delicious. So let's cut into strips and then into small cubes. The reason I'm cutting into small cubes is because I want the mortadella cubes to find a home, and that home is the hole of the rigatoni shape. The peas are also small enough to go in the rigatoni hole as well, and that's what we want.
Just go home! That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
Next, grab 1 clove of garlic and finely chop it up, and then finally chop up half of a small yellow onion. And then finely grate between 80 to 100 grams of PECORINO Romano cheese. I'm using 150 grams of frozen peas. You can use fresh if you have, but frozen is perfectly fine. In a pan on medium to high heat, add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and add the mortadella cubes in and lightly fry until golden brown. And then we're gonna remove to a plate lined with paper towel and then just set that aside. The pan will have dark bits left behind, which is called fond, and that's all flavor that will get released when we add the pasta water, so don't worry. Add 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and then add in the onions and season with salt and freshly cracked pepper. You can add chili flakes to taste, and then saute for a couple minutes before adding the garlic. Saute until the garlic and onions are tender. While they cook, salt a big pot of boiling water and add your pasta. As the pasta cooks, add 1 ladle of pasta water to the pan and mix, and you'll see that all the fond, which is in the bottom there of the pan, is all gonna get released, and that's all flavor. Remove your pasta a couple minutes before al dente because we wanna finish cooking it in the pan with the sauce. Give a quick mix and toss, and then add in the mortadella and the peas, and now it's time for la mantecatura. I just love saying that word, mantecatura. Let's marry the sauce and pasta, mixing and tossing, adding more pasta water if needed. Turn off the heat and then start tossing in the cheese, little by little, mixing and tossing until you create a nice sauce, adding more pasta water if needed, and then we're gonna plate it up and finish with some freshly cracked pepper and then eat. This is a beautiful creamy pasta dish with the awesome flavor of mortadella, the sweetness from the peas. It's a great dish. So I hope you give it a go. And as always, the full recipe is in the description below. Please like and comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, ciao.